Well, it is that time. It is Tech Tuesday, and Sony hopes to change the way consumers use earbuds beyond just listening to music.
Plus, Samsung unveils a new lineup for high-end TVs, and the tech giant is going all in. We got to welcome back our tech expert, Greg Nibbler, who joins us live to break down all the latest headlines. Good morning, Greg.
Good morning. Yeah, we are starting to enter into new television season, meaning the 2022 lineups from all these big manufacturers are going to start coming out. So if you're thinking about upgrading a television, now is the time to start really looking at what each manufacturer has coming out. And Samsung has their Neo QLED lineup. It's a whole lot of more acronyms for everybody to learn, but Neo QLED did come out last year. And what this essentially means is they've taken their QLED televisions and made it with mini LEDs. So each individual LED is smaller, meaning you get a bigger contrast, you get a bigger color range. If you have something that's showing up on a very dark background, it's going to really pop out with the contrast that they can do with this. You're not going to get like a halo around it. So really cool TVs. They've got 3 4Ks that are coming out and 3 8Ks. And I know for a lot of people, this is a question that I get all the time is, should you buy an 8K television? And the thing is, there's not a lot of 8K content out there right now. Eventually, there will be. So if you want to future-proof for a few years out in advance, probably you'll be getting a new television by then anyway, then go with an 8K. Otherwise, other than some maybe gaming aspects that could be coming out, you're probably good with the 4K. But nonetheless, they've got all the choices for you from 43 inches to 85 inches, some pretty cool TVs. And this is just for the Samsung lineup, expecting these in about April, but everybody else is going to have theirs coming out too. So start thinking about if you want to go with a full upgrade with the brand newest television, or maybe last year's model on sale might be another route to go. But within this next couple of months, it's going to be a good time to pick up a new TV.
Wow, it's really interesting, the video we're showing there, the difference between, you know, some traditional picture forms and that QLED, those little mini LEDs. Every time we talk about new TVs and stuff, I just, the thought of my face on a 4K television, that's in the back of my mind. I'm like,
yeah, we're definitely going to have to up our makeup
Yep.
No doubt about it. Let's talk about Sony Link Buds. Understand this is a new kind of earbud that actually encourages you to wear them all the time.
Yeah, so they're looking at it from a standpoint of ambient sound. So the design of them is pretty unique looking in that aspect, but ambient sound meaning all those background sounds that are around you that if you have really good earbuds that are noise canceling, you're not going to hear what life around you. You're not going to hear traffic, not going to hear a person. They're saying that these are something that you could wear all day long. The design's pretty unique with kind of the hole in the middle, and that's because they want all that sound to come through. They've even got some voice activation on there to where if you start talking to somebody, having a conversation, they'll shut off the audio while you're doing that and then start it afterward. But they want you to be able to hear the world around you. And so that's what they're really going for with this look. I mean, I'm curious what you think about the look of these, because that's always a big factor when you have new earbuds, the design factor of would people wear these? Will they want to wear them, let alone the ambient sound? What do you think about the look of these?
I mean, I think they look cool, but I would be interested to kind of hear, to experience what that hears like, you know, what it sounds like to be able to have that ambient sound coming in. Because right now with traditional earbuds, when sound kind of gets in, it's annoying to me.
True.
You know,
Yeah,
you're trying to listen to music and it's like you don't want to hear the other stuff. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, and that's one of the things too. They're looking at it, you know, as like this all day wearing them where it's going to be safer hearing things. But you're right. Like, is it going to get annoying? That you have that coming through.
Still good quality.
Yeah, and having to wear earpieces all the time, you can't see them, you know, on air because they're kind of hidden. But I just wouldn't want to have that in my ear all day.
Yeah,
I mean,
fair enough.
Yeah, I just wouldn't want that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see what the reviews say when they come out
Yeah.
in a few months. Hey, this was a really interesting headline this week about AI-created art. So digital art has become really big, you know, as more creators go online, and the patent office is weighing in on this.
Yeah, I mean, AI artwork, especially over the last several years, has become huge. And I didn't even realize how much money is going into this. It's a lot of money. But the question is, who owns the copyright for something that is created by a computer for artwork, whether it's something that's digital or even sometimes they've got physical brushes where an AI is creating it. And the Copyright Office has weighed in, and the Patent Office, and they said that actually you cannot copyright something that is completely created by AI. So a lot of these artists or people who are computer programmers who create something and then that creates the artwork, that can't be copyrighted according to the office. So that's going to weigh in pretty big when you see some of the big dollar amounts. There was one that just sold a few years ago for $432,000, which was an AI piece of artwork. You've got other ones that are huge, NFTs, which are big. So this is going to weigh in for the people that are in this market, in particular the artists themselves who are creating the program that creates the art. They're going to be looking at this pretty big, because that means they can't actually protect that artwork, because they said that the patent office said it has to have some kind of human creativity in the creation of the art. It can't just be from a program.
Interesting.
Yeah. And you know, you mentioned NFTs, non-fungible tokens, and that is actually a growing thing right now. I mean, we're seeing more and more offerings from that on the internet right now.
Yeah, it's a crazy market, and people are spending a lot of money on those. I'm not, but you know, to each their own. This is what people want to do. So yeah, it's kind of the Wild West of this right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
sounds like it.
All right, thanks for joining us, Greg. We'll see you next week.
And for more tech tidbits when it comes to all things electronics, robots, headphones, TVs, follow Greg on Twitter. He keeps tabs on all of it. He's at Greg Nibbler.